tricky travel all across Massachusetts today as a winter storm dumps some snow, rain, and a lot of ice on our area. These are live pictures from Charlton here. You can see if you were going to be out on the roads this afternoon, as it is drive time, you have got to take it slow out there.
And hey, let's take a look at what it looked like in the north end this afternoon. The snow is coming down actually pretty hard there, but people were still out and about enjoying their day. But
the good news is that this storm is on its way out. However, some rain and ice could make things treacherous out on the roads, but that should clear out hopefully.
We have live team coverage for you. We want to take you outside for a closer look at all these conditions in just a bit. But first, our Dennis Brown is here with a check of the forecast. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, guys, let me tell you that it hasn't been just snow here, but also freezing rain and ice. That's what we've got to deal with over the next few hours. But when talk about snow here, some areas stacked up. Manchester, 3 inches of snow. Ashburnham there, more than 2 inches. Newburyport, 2 inches. You'll see Haverhill there, almost 2. And some lighter amounts here. You'll see toward even Chelsea, almost an inch. And at Logan, just about a half an inch. Some sleet kind of mixed in. A lot of sleet mixed in with the snow. That kind of chipped away at some of the snow totals. But now we've got to deal with some of the lingering moisture on the ground as temperatures are still at freezing or below for several areas. I look at First Alert Live radar. We've been tracking some wet weather towards South Shore. This is mainly rain at this point. That begins to push away from areas there. And you'll also notice a few more showers, rain showers toward Chatham, even toward Nantucket. Here's a larger view over the past 6 hours. We saw the snow. We've seen the freezing rain. We've seen some sleet as well. And a lot of the activity is moving farther away, but don't have too much confidence out there, okay? As you're stepping out and about on those sidewalks, your porch, but also be extra careful on some of the roads, bridges, and overpasses with temperatures still pretty cold out there. There's a winter weather advisory that continues for much of our area until 7 o'clock tonight. Light glaze of ice in a few areas, slippery roads and surfaces. You'll see with First Alert Futurecast, most of the precipitation is gone, falling from the sky as we head toward about 5:45, 6 o'clock tonight, but still that lingering moisture on the ground that we'll have to deal with. Then as we head through the overnight, mostly cloudy skies. We fast forward, plenty of sunshine tomorrow, except a few clouds, and then I just want to preview the weekend. Check this out. That's into early Sunday morning at 4:15, and that snow, that's our second system that will be moving in, and some areas could see several inches of plowable snow as we head through our Sunday. Check out the temperatures, 33. It feels like 26 right now. We got some light rainfall, likely still a little sleet that's mixing around as well. And you'll see the next few hours, those feels like temperatures generally into the 20s with temperatures going up as we head toward midnight and into the overnight. Now, I am tracking that next winter system that brings that heavy snow to the area, that potential at least, and then another winter storm into next week, with your First Alert 10-day forecast coming up.
Dennis, thank you. We'll check in just a bit. Now, as Dennis was just saying, from snow to rain to ice, this storm today, it's brought a little bit of everything, and that has led to some slick roads. NBC 10's Bianca Beltran continues our team coverage this afternoon. She's live for us in Worcester. Bianca, good afternoon to you. How's it looking out where you are?
Good afternoon, Colton. You know, it's looking pretty good. This is Park Avenue here in Worcester. So you could see the cleanup that they've done, a big difference from the slush that we were seeing this morning. Now, I checked in with Worcester police, and they told me they had about half a dozen crashes by this afternoon, but they said that's about average for that time of day, so they don't think that the snow is having too big of an impact. However, it has prompted several closures around town.
He likes it down to the pavement. So that's what we do, down to the pavement.
Patty Britt and her husband didn't waste any time getting to shoveling the fresh snow on their driveway.
By the time I got dressed to go out, I looked and went, not going out. So the storm had started. You know, I'm just glad the kids aren't at school. You know, I got grandchildren. I'm glad they're not at school. Kids are safe. That's the most important thing.
With Worcester Public Schools and several library branches closed for the snow day, the YMCA kept its doors open as a warming center.
We think about our parents who have to go to school. So automatically, anytime school is canceled, we automatically run a full day program here. And then we think about like the teens who are home by themselves because parents are gone. So we'll open up.
A spokesperson for the city of Worcester said they have 272 pieces of equipment working to clear and treat the roads in anticipation of snow melting and freezing as temperatures drop in the evening.
Not horrible, but it's okay, I guess, because this is my first time in the snow actually driving.
Really?
Yeah, so I recently got the car too, so yeah, I don't like this.
And I feel for that girl who's just started driving recently in this snow. But again, thankfully right now conditions are looking pretty good. But in anticipation of that possible freeze overnight, there will be salt crews working overnight as well as early tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Worcester, I'm Bianca Beltran, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, from Worcester, let's head to Lynn now, where a plow crashed into the front of a home. This was on Nichols Drive. It was around 10 o'clock this morning. The front porch, you can see, significantly damaged. Police telling us road conditions at that time were extremely slick.
City snowplow truck came in to hit the porch. Luckily, we didn't have anybody staying outside, or nobody got hurt. And I came in and I talked to a few other people. Everybody okay.
We're told the plow driver was taken to the hospital.
And one of the areas that got hit the most with the snow today was the Merrimack Valley. That's where you find our NBC 10's Carla Rojo. She's joining us live in Haverhill with a look at the conditions out there. And I can see that snowplow behind you, hard at work, Carla.
That's right, Priscilla. We're actually outside of the Department of Public Works. We've seen those trucks coming in and out all day. City officials, though, are saying that even though things are kind of getting a little bit better now, to still be careful, especially because even though the snow continues to be pretty fluffy, there is still ice underneath from the storm a few days ago, so you can definitely slip. So once again, just be careful with that.
From plows to shovels, snow cleaning started early Wednesday afternoon in Haverhill.
No, I prefer summer, but I grew up in New England, so it's just, par for the course.
Michelle Watson says she took advantage of the free sand the Department of Public Works offers.
Everywhere's out, so, Haverhill DPW is really stepping up and letting everybody come and fill a couple buckets.
We have about 120 private snow plows and about 15 pieces of city-owned equipment out there.
The director of the Haverhill DPW, Robert Ward, says they are lower than they would like when it comes to salt amounts, but we'll be getting around 2,000 tons in the next few days.
We've been going through a lot of salt because we have a little storm, a couple days later, another little storm.
And while this Merrimack Valley city may be low on salt, the neighboring city of Lawrence tells us they have more than enough for today's storm and the ones to come this weekend.
We have right now 100 tons, so we're expecting more to be delivered, but we're good.
Meanwhile, Michelle Watson says she's just happy to finally get snow and enjoy it with her daughter.
My daughter loves it, so we're looking forward to playing and having a great day. Fun.
What are you guys planning on doing today?
Oh, snowman for days. Lots of snowmen.
And as you can see, the roads here in Haverhill, DPW is doing a great job making sure they're clean, especially with those temperatures that are expected to drop. The mayor also says if you have a snow emergency, to call their helpline, 311. Reporting live in Haverhill, Carla Rojo, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, Carla, stay warm out there. Thank you. Now is a great time to remind you about our NBC 10 Boston app. You can scan that QR code you see on your screen to download it, and you can check out the radar anytime and get weather alerts sent right to your phone.